It's your boy Good in the house, back with another bang on video. Sorry guys, I could not be live tonight because of course more family traditions, and yes, it was a wonderful evening as well. We had a wonderful time with our family. So yes, I have been still uploading some images. So those of you who want to see me up close with my family, I've already posted some images on Instagram. So follow me on my Instagram. Yeah, the links of which is in the description. And yes, help me reach their 500 followers over there if you can. Please, if you're watching this, please follow me on my Instagram. And yes, I'm trying to I'll try to keep you posted on my Instagram about my life. And yes, the January transfer window is coming up, so we're gonna have some exclusive content on Instagram as well. I'm just planning, but I'm pretty much sure I'll be executing it as well. So in this video, we're going to talk about what Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang congratulating Lewis Hamilton for another record. Well, he became 7 times world champion, something like that. Of that as well. Thomas Partey, AFC Bell has some news, some good news for Arsenal fans, and yes, we are going to talk about Nicolo Barella and an ex-Arsenal player being eyed by Manchester City, and of course its impact. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. The first news that we've got here is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang took to Instagram to congratulate Lewis Hamilton after he became a 7 times world champion in Formula 1 this afternoon. The Brit battled a wet surface and his competitors to pull off an amazing win at the spellbinding Turkish Grand Prix earlier this afternoon, so you can understand the importance of what he has achieved, and that is cool. I mean, that's really great. And even Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang believes that what a growth he is. And also we will talk about Thomas Partey. Well, he breaks his silence after injury setback is confirmed. Now, we all know about Thomas Partey. Well, he got injured in that Aston Villa game, was substituted, and in the post-match press conference, Arteta delivered an update on Partey, saying that we don't know the extent of the injury. We have to scan him tomorrow or the day after and see what he felt straight away. Let's wait and see what the magnitude of the injury is. I don't know if he'll go away with Ghana now. As I said, the doctor will have to have a look at him and probably scan him. Now, as announced by the Ghana FA, the injury was serious enough to rule Partey out of Ghana's Africa Cup of Nations qualifications doubleheader against Sudan. However, the injury did not stop the midfielder from cheering on his international teammates from home as he recovers. He took to social media, that is, uploaded 2 images to his Instagram stories. One of this was Sudan versus Ghana, and he's ready. He always supports, he loves the Black Stars, and he wears that jersey and posts that image. Thomas Partey. Well, first of which was to hype up Thursday's game, and the other was to applaud the Andre Ayew for scoring both goals in the 2-0 victory. So Andre Ayew scored, and Thomas Partey was really ecstatic about it. And the victory for Ghana has left him on the brink of sealing qualification for the 2020-2021 Africa Cup of Nations competitions that won't take place until January 2022. So this is because of the pandemic, and which is caused by the tournament to be pushed back from its original starting date of January 2021. And Partey will be hoping to represent his country when the time comes, and Arsenal fans will be hoping that he doesn't have any more injuries. So this is what he has actually shared on his social media, and we love it. And also, let's talk about AFC Bell. Now, AFC Bell has come up with 2 updates about certain things. Number 1, they tweeted out that later this week we will discuss in a brief article that we can expect in the next transfer market from Arsenal based on some information received about the club's approach in this previous transfer window, and we will also reveal the players file that we will cover, God willing. So yes, there's a new player that Arsenal are interested in, an AFC Bell. Oh my God, these are the days. I loved what I did in the last summer transfer window, so we are going to talk about something in the winter transfer window as well. Let's talk about Inter's Nicolo Barella. Well, Nicolo Barella, of course, linked with Arsenal for a very long time because of the profile that Arsenal are looking at in the transfer market. Inter's Nicolo Barella, well, officially is not for sale in the near future, according to Calcio Mercato. Well, the 23-year-old midfielder has been linked with the move to the Emirates, but is now expected to sign a new contract with Inter Milan. He is one of the 3 players, including Stefan De Vrij and Romelu Lukaku, deemed non-transferable by Antonio Conte. Until and unless Conte is in the side, Nicolo Barella is definitely staying at Inter Milan. But of course, Liverpool are also believed to be interested, but it seems Barella is staying put for the foreseeable future. So you can expect Nicolo Barella to stay at Inter Milan But yes, I mean, he could use Arsenal to get a better deal. But moving on, I don't know if he's interested in that. But moving on, well, Sao Paulo expect Star to stay despite Arsenal interest. Already, I made 2 videos on Brenner, so you can understand that Sao Paulo do not expect to lose highly rated youngster Brenner despite interest from Arsenal. According to Globo Esporte, the 20-year-old has a release clause of £45 million, enough to deter Arsenal's interest. But also Arsenal are believed to be battling the likes of Juventus, Milan and Ajax for the signature of this Brazilian. But of course, he is a Brazilian, so of course Real Madrid is definitely going to come in. So Real Madrid are also said to be monitoring Brenner, who has scored 17 goals in 26 appearances so far this season. But his release clause is likely to prove a sticking point for even the richest European clubs because of the pandemic, the financial impact that this pandemic has caused even at Real Madrid. Well, even Barcelona are actually, I don't know what they're doing, but there's not something right going on there as well. But let's talk about more stuff. Manchester City. Yeah, I actually have to say this, but Manchester City have reportedly joined rivals United in the race for Aston Villa captain Jack Grealish. The Daily Star claim Pep Guardiola has identified the 25-year-old playmaker as the ideal addition to his squad. Well, City will make a bid somewhere around 70 million, because that is what the Jack Grealish price tag is when the January transfer window opens. Grealish's stunning form for Villa may mean that he will opt to see out the season at his boyhood club to cement his place in England's squad for the rescheduled Euro 2020 next summer. That would mean that any move from City is likely to be at the end of the current campaign. Well, we also know that Gilberto Silva is really hell-bent to tell Arsenal, go and sign Jack Grealish and do not waste any more time. Don't waste any more time. That's all she wrote. That's all we want to say to you guys. But moving on, well, former Chelsea and Spurs midfielder Gus Poyet has recalled his emotions when he was actually the part of Real Zaragoza side that beat Arsenal in the 1995 European Cup Winners' Cup final courtesy of Naeem's long-distance strike. He said, I was 10 yards away when he hit it. I thought, what is that? Because there was nobody ahead of him. Everyone went silent just watching the ball and David Seaman. It was probably the worst celebrated goal in football, to be honest. Everyone went everywhere and it wasn't much better at full time because it meant so much. I cried like a baby because of the emotion, but I also had cramp in my calf. When I tried to run, it seized up and someone had to pull my foot up. So yes, it was that wonder strike that denied Arsenal the European Cup Winners' Cup in the final of 1995, and Real Zaragoza, of course, won that one. So can't say much, can we? No. Oh. But moving on, and here's another update about AFC Bell from AFC Bell. But more importantly, we're going to talk about Ismail Benacer. Yes, we all know that Ismail Benacer is one similar to Serge Gnabry, escaped from Arsenal's clutches and is shining at AC Milan, running the midfield at San Siro for Milan. But it looks like Manchester City are interested in signing AC Milan's Ismail Benacer. They're looking to sign Benacer as a replacement for Fernandinho to dictate that midfield. City signed last summer Rodrigo, but the Spaniard has failed to come to grips with the English game, and it looks like Ismail Benacer would be the key, the answer to their Fernandinho mystery. And also Thomas Partey, AFC Bell gives a very stunning update on Thomas Partey. He says Thomas Partey will be available for the next Arsenal match right after the international hiatus, citing the player's close circle in an interview. Yes, it looks like Thomas Partey will be available for Arsenal's next game against Leeds United, and yes, this break has definitely helped Thomas Partey to actually recover from all the things. Now, I've actually covered a lot of outrageous news on this channel, literally outrageous news, as Paulo Dybala to Arsenal, Antoine Griezmann to Arsenal. Well, they don't sound as outrageous as they are. Leo Messi to Arsenal, of course, that was one of the outrageous ones. But talking about more stuff, we can actually, things will actually turn into, my next news is definitely going to be more outrageous than it would be. You've never heard more outrageous news than this. Well, Ronald Koeman wants to strengthen the defense with a 4-defender to be able to make rotations. Now, there's nothing wrong in actually wanting defenders in rotation. Of course, the Imager has actually told you what are his candidates. Rudiger, Shkodran Mustafi, Joel Matip are among the candidates. Well, it looks like Barcelona are interested in signing Shkodran Mustafi. My God, Shkodran Mustafi is definitely going to he's going to taste Champions League football before Arsenal, man. Wow. Actually, Barca Center tweeted this out. It has to be a low-cost operation, preferably on a 6-month loan deal. Some other candidates are Federico Fazio and Pezzella, and it looks like it's just a 6-month loan deal. And it could be Shkodran Mustafi, Rudiger, or Joel Matip are the candidates. Now, looking at what Liverpool are actually suffering from the injuries, Joel Matip is definitely not going to be let off. But let's talk about Rudiger and Mustafi. They could be available. But Mustafi to Barcelona for 6-month loan deal is like Vermaelen to Barcelona, though he was injured and also was preferred before getting injured. But I think going for Mustafi, wow. He could have gone for Socrates, but that's still another wow. But yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed. Whatever came your way, all the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in the next one, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Yes, 500 followers. Can you just help me out here? 500 followers on Instagram and 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's do it, guys. Cheers.